You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
We've got Monday Night Basketball here on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV. The Randolph Rockets are in town just 3 years removed from a state championship as they visit town to take on a Mayville Cardinals squad with added senior leadership under a second-year head coach that's aiming for their first win of the season. Welcome aboard to the Mayville High School Fieldhouse here for a non-conference battle as we begin yet another week of WIAA basketball. Alongside Wally Lukaczynski, I'm Corey Sparks, on hand for the Rockets and the Cardinals. Wally, the season's just beginning, but these two teams have taken very different paths to get to this point.
Yeah, they have. We've seen a Randolph team. I know they come out probably not as sharp as they would have liked, but 2-0 to this point, looking good. Keep getting a win, looking for number 3 today. Mayville also struggling to score a little bit early. I know they're 0-3, but both very physical teams. I'm kind of expecting a Big Ten basketball look today, Corey.
Winter sports on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge, are brought to you by Napleton 151, JB Mechanical, the U.S. Army Recruiting Center, and Gruber Law Offices, as well as McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, the Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica For Your Home, Moraine Park Technical College, White Construction, and Spartan Flooring. A reminder that you can make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education that's tailored to your success and growth. With campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend, you can visit marinepark.edu/first choice. Randolph stepping into today at an undefeated 2-0 record, but don't tell head coach Tyler Fisher that. He said there's a lot to fix on film as they go up against a Mayville team that's 0-3, entering a contest that they're hoping ends in their first win of the season. We'll take a 2-minute break, and then I had a chance to talk to head coach Brett Kermsey ahead of year 2, where he is at the helm of this Mayville Cardinals program. This is Monday Night Basketball on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Coach Kermsey, what did you learn about this team's skill set last year, the group that you had, and more importantly, through the offseason and through the early practices and first couple of games of this season, how has your group evolved heading into this matchup against Randolph?
Yeah, I would just say our group this year is just, it's more mature. It's more senior heavy than it was last year. We have quite a few more this year, which is a big help when it comes to everything from practice habits to understanding our system of how we want to play. Everything is just in a better spot when we got guys coming back year over year contributing.
Joran Schlender scored a career-high 27 against Laconia just this last Friday. Coach, could you describe his play style to me and his game and how he's able to be so effective out there?
Yeah, I would say Joran's really evolved from his sophomore year on varsity, where I wasn't the coach that year, but I watched a lot of the film. He was really just a slasher then, good physical rebounder for his size, and he's taken on a role then as a junior as a point guard and a leader for us, and getting comfortable playing more outside on the wing, I thought was a challenge early in the year as a junior, and then he quickly kind of picked it up and was able to do it by the end of his junior year. And then this year he's just fully made the transition to a full-time point guard of being able to score from the perimeter, get to the basket, defends at a high level. I mean, not many guys where he's probably going to be our leading scorer this year, and not many guys where you'll say, hey, he's also going to guard the best player the whole 36 minutes. So for us, he's really just the embodiment of hard work, and he's a testament to that, and he continues to grow every day. Like I said, he's our main ball handler, he's our scorer, he's our best defender. He just does do it all for us.
It sounds like he's a really versatile player, has a rounded-out game. Does anybody else on this team fit that mold? Maybe they have to mature a little bit more, kind of grow into their role, but who else on this squad is really versatile for you?
Yeah, I would say Talon Meyer. He's had some big scoring games in the past. I think he had like 24. He's got the ability to really become a great player. Definitely needs to just continue to grow and get used to playing at the varsity level, but he's already got the skill set. He's just got to get used to the pace and the play style at times. And then another one would be Austin Thorson. He's a senior, returns for us. He averaged 10 points a game last year. Austin also is another guy who, he was on varsity as a sophomore, and he's really became not just a slasher. He's got the ability to shoot a little bit now from the outside, and smart player, physical player, really helps us as far as guarding other teams' best, and also giving us a strong wing on the perimeter.
Coach, if an outsider were to ask you, how would you describe the brand of Mayville basketball? How do you guys play?
Yeah, I mean, we play with pace. We want to get up and down. We want to score in transition. I think that's our best opportunity to win games. We want to create havoc on defense as well. So really trying to play with intense ball pressure the full length of the floor. That's something we're really pushing this year. We have the athletes to do it, so we want to make sure that we're using them in the correct ways. So yeah, I would say we're trying to create pressure, we're trying to create turnovers, and then we're trying to score in transition as much as we can.
I like to hear it. And Coach, you just mentioned this name to me a couple of minutes ago when I brought up versatility, and Talon Meyer. I'm looking at, he was scoring 3.2 points per contest last year, and although it's a small sample size, he's now averaging over 13 points per game through 3 games. What did Talon do in the offseason, and what have you noticed that's different about him this year?
Yeah, I would say, Talon came up last year at the end of the year. I think there was about 10 games left. We had an injury, and he was able to come up and kind of fill a role for us at the varsity level. What Talon does is he just works really hard, and Jordan's the same way. As far as in the off season, those guys were just always in the gym, all the time. And that's really what we're looking for as far as growth as a program, is continuing to have guys like that. So Talon's really expanded his game as far as his shooting. He's got a great mid-range game. It continues to be probably one of his best areas. And now he's starting to expand it a little bit more out to the three-point line. He doesn't really have the stats so far to probably show that, but he's a good outside shooter, what he wants to be. So just continuing to grow, he's really taken some big strides, and we continue to expect him to do that throughout this whole year. He's going to be a really big piece to what we're doing.
And Coach Kermsey, if we can close with this, what's the key to defending the home court tonight and getting win number one on the season against Randolph? Yeah,
I would just say it's defense, really. Our defense has definitely improved a lot from last year. It was a point of emphasis for us. We scored a little bit more last year, but we didn't defend at a very high level. So for us, it's going to be defense. Randolph's got a really good big guy who's going to pose a pretty good problem for us tonight. But it's a good prep for us. You know, we got a lot of big guys in our conference here in the flyway, so when we were looking at opportunities, we were like, hey, let's get somebody on the schedule that simulates a conference game. So they definitely are going to be physical, and we got to match that, and we'll be ready to go, and we're excited for the contest.
Love to hear it, Coach. Thank you so much for the time. Best of luck tonight.
All right, thanks so much.
Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly and Beaver Dam knows that Wisconsinites take tailgating seriously, and they'll help you take it to the next level with their award-winning Fox Brothers brats and everything you need, whether you're at the game or enjoying it at home. Fox Brothers award-winning exclusive recipes use only the highest quality ingredients you'll taste with every bite and every brat. Try their 11 Grand Champion brats and sausages, including their pre-cooked Fox Brothers original brats, spicy Southwest chicken brats, and Philly cheese brats. Check them out online at foxbrospigglywiggly.com.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And we welcome you back to the Mayville High School Fieldhouse. Time for the starting lineups between the Rockets and the Cardinals. We'll let the visitors do the honors. Number 11, a 5'11" junior guard, Jared Buwalda. Number 14, a 6'1" junior guard, Troy Logan. Number 24, the man in the middle, a 6'7" senior forward coming off of a 24-point double-double. That is Nick Miedema. Number 32, a 6'1" junior forward, Mason Gorsuch. And number 40, rounding out the lineup for the 2-0 Randolph Rockets, a 5'10" junior guard, the one with the toughness, as Coach Tyler Fisher put it. That is Ben Paul. 2-0 on the season are the Rockets, led out there by Tyler Fisher in his 12th season at the helm.
Then we'll flip it over to the home Mayville Cardinals. We're going to get a lot more of these odd numbers versus those evens for you. We'll start with number 1, 6'1" senior guard, Jordan Schlender. Number 5, 6' junior guard, Emerson Middlestat. Number 11, Talon Meyer, 6'2" junior forward. Then number 15, 6'2" senior guard, Austin Thorson. And then number 25, Bennett Schellinger. He is a 6'3" senior forward as well, Corey Sparks.
0-3 are the Mayville Cardinals. Again, looking for win number 1 on the season. Led out there by head coach Brett Kermsey in his second year at the helm. 6-19 overall for the Cardinals last year. But Wally, a lot more senior leadership on this Cardinals team. No returning all-conference players, but 5 seniors on their active roster. It's a much more mature, veteran, senior-led group.
Yeah, and I think you're going to expect to see that again because these are 2 lower-scoring teams. You're probably going to expect a little bit of foul trouble. That's where that senior leadership's really going to come home and hold true for the home team.
The visitors, the Randolph Rockets, coming in and wearing the blue tops, blue bottoms, white streaks down the left and right thighs and shoulders through the obliques, and they've got the white lettering and numbering Mayville here at home, white tops, white bottoms, burgundy red down the left and right side, and the same color goes for Mayville across the chest left to right. The same red color for the numbering. Mayville will go right to left on your 95.3 WBEV radio dial. Randolph will go left to right. Miedema's in the circle. He's greeted by Talon Meyer. Miedema, all 6'7" of him, wins the tip and bats it over to Troy Logan, who takes it top of the key and flips it over to Ben Paul on the right wing. Ball hits the deck not once but twice, back to the top of the key with Gorsuch. Now far side, Jared Buwalda. Neither of these teams really known for their perimeter shooting. Expect a lot of bully ball tonight. Buwalda thinks about it from 3 and then flips over to the left side, Troy Logan. Down to the left block, Mason Gorsuch. Top of the key, it's Miedema facilitating. And that pass is batted away by Jordan Schlender. Leading scorer for this Mayville squad, works right to left on your radio dial. He averages 18.3 points per game and flips top of the key to Talon Meyer. 35 seconds off the clock. Meyer up and under move off the glass, nothing else. Rebound Miedema, and here come the Rockets. 2-0 start to the season. Randolph looking to stay undefeated. Buwalda works to the left wing and flips a chest-high pass over to Ben Paul, top of the key. Now working near side, it is Logan, top of the key, back to Miedema. High head fake above his forehead. Gorsuch trying to work inside, back to Miedema. Double, takes a 12-footer off the front of the rim, rebounded by Mayville, and here come the Cardinals.
I love how old school this gym is, Corey Sparks. You're right on top the play.
Near corner three, catches the net and nothing else from Middlestat, but cleaning up the glass is Bennett Schellinger, and an old school style, a 5-footer for our first score of the evening.
Oh, I like that. Off a board, too, something we were going to hear going into this. Whoever's going to control the glass, especially in a physical game like this, is going to have an upper hand.
Second chance points for Mayville, something head coach Kyler Fisher said he wants to mitigate. Nearly a steal, but Troy Logan down to the right block, hands off to Miedema. Miedema, head fake, back up, and he's got two. We're knotted up at 2, 16-24 to play. Number 24 with the first two for the Rockets.
Yeah, and you're seeing that 6'7" height advantage right away. They're getting inside. Got some size on that other side here, too, though.
A look inside to the right block. It's Joran Schlender. Mr. Do-It-All, as referred to by Coach Kermsey. Near corner three, nothing but net for Austin Thorson. He sinks a triple.
And that's something we haven't seen a lot from the Cardinals to this point this year. Only 5 threes made going into this game, but if they're able to get shots like that, it might be a long night for the Rockets.
A steal on the other end. Here's Thorson playing both ways. Back to Schlender in transition off the glass and through. Mayville quickly up 7-2. 15:50 to play here in the first quarter. Schlender with his first two.
Yeah, and we're seeing the turnovers right now and points off turnovers, the Cardinals' best friend. Again, physical game, you're going to need things like that.
Near side, Ben Paul using his body. Spin move off the glass and through makes it 7-4. Ben Paul with his first two. Coach Fisher called him the future of this program. Senior led, Ben's a junior.
Shifty little move, too. Cutting with the right hand.
Emerson Middlestat touches the ball off the Mayville Cardinals logo. Thinks about a three from the left wing. Now goes near corner. Thorson again, in and out. And rebound by Ben Paul. Here come the Rockets once more. With 15:14 to play, they are down 3. Jared Buwalda into the high post, flips far side, and Nick Miedema thought about an 18-footer from the baseline, now trying to play bully ball on Bennett Schellinger. That's not going to work, ball poked away. In transition, Talon Meyer off the left side with the right hand. It's 9-4. First time out of the evening goes to Tyler Fisher. It is a 30-second timeout. It's 9-4. Mayville defending their home court effectively with 14:55 to play. We'll step aside for 30 here on 95.3 WBEV and Daily Dodge TV.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
9-4 our score. The hosting Cardinals out in front of the Randolph Rockets with 14:55 to play. 3:05 gone off the first half clock. Corey Sparks, Wally Lukashinsky here with you as Randolph inbounds the ball from the opposing baseline and works left to right. Jared Buwalda picked up his pivot foot. He's got that right foot skidding across the eye of the Cardinal logo and flips it over to Troy Logan on the right wing. Now down low. It's Mason Gorsuch. He rims in. Closely guarded there by Austin Thorson, but it didn't matter. 9-6 Gorsuch with his first two. A miss on the other end by Mayville, and here comes Jared Buwalda with some tempo. Couple of inside-out crossovers. He's closely guarded top of the key by Emerson Middlestat. He picks up the pivot foot and flips chest high over to Troy Logan. Deep right wing. Troy goes baseline. Handoff pass to Jared Buwalda. Near corner three is cash. Jared Buwalda. Only his second three of the evening. We're not going to see that much, but we've seen it attempted a decent amount the first 4 minutes.
Yeah, we've seen both teams, struggling to make threes going into the year and not looking too shy to shake or take them right now.
That was the equalizer. It's 9-9 with exactly 14 minutes to play here in the first half. And Troy Logan hit the deck in the high post to draw the foul. Excuse me, that was Middlestat drawing the foul. Logan left the floor with him. Baseline inbound pass coming in underhand fashion from Emerson Middlestat. Top of the key, head fake from Talon Meyer. He looks down low, and Troy Logan for Randolph picks it away. Logan ahead in transition to Miedema. Too high for him. It's tough to overshoot someone who's 6'7", but Logan managed to do it there.
Yeah, just got to take your breath. A little fast pace to this game so far. Both teams foot to the gas.
And you can see in a 9-9 ball game with 13:45 to play here in the first half, Schlender taking a deep breath as he crosses the timeline. Looks inside. Talon Meyer, 12-footer left elbow, off front rim, rebound Randolph. Here comes Buwalda. Inside out crossover, little hezzy move on Middlestat. He goes baseline, and we got a whistle.
Yeah, just a little bit too much of the body there from Middlestat. Didn't want to give him the baseline, and going to get a nice little substitution here.
Logan inbounding from the baseline. A 1-for-1 swap. Joe Promersberger checking in, and make it 2 for 2. Braxton Weiss is behind him, both for the Cardinals. The Rockets will remain with their 5 that they have on the floor right now. Inbound pass for Miedema, a head fake. He is triple teamed, and that ball rims out. One-handed rebound by Talon Meyer. He claps it home. 9-9, here come the Cardinals with tempo from the far side. Weiss now looks top of the key to Weiss, or Weiss keeps it, excuse me. From the top of the key, it's Joran Schlender off the mark. Talon Meyer retreats the rebound and swings it back to the top again with Schellinger. That is where this Mayville offense starts.
Well, and able to get that rebound, too, without going over the back.
Schellinger to the free throw line extended. 3-man weave in the high post. And an 18-footer comes from Talon Meyer. That's off back rim. Rebound Miedema. All knotted up at 9. 12:53 to play here in the first half for Mayville, Wisconsin. In transition, the layup from a tough angle. Buwalda can't get it to go. Miedema, second chance points. In and out. Off the front and back. Just couldn't get it to go to the bottom. Here is Schlender in transition. He is swatted by Miedema. 10 feet up the wall.
Not in his house. He said no.
He's here to take ownership today. 2 more subs in. Thorson back in. Tate Drinkwine gets his first look at the hardwood for the Mayville Cardinals.
Oh, that's an electric name. I'll make sure I don't forget how to pronounce that one.
Promersberger, baseline inbound pass. Schlender from the corner, off back rim. Rebound Miedema once again. Coming off of a 24-point, 12-rebound day. Also led the team in assists. He was the lead facilitator with 4 of those. Randolph on the other end. Mason Gorsuch misses a 12-footer from the right baseline. Inside out crossover from Schlender at the top of the key. He hands off to Weiss. Now far side, Promersberger. Near side 3, swish for Austin Thorson. He's got 2 triples. His total is 6.
They've been giving him that open shot on the baseline so far, daring him to shoot it, and if he's going to make him like that, at some point you got to switch out of zone.
12-9 Mayville. Fending off that zone effectively so far, and looking for number 1 in the win column on the season. Miedema draws the foul and one. The 6'7" behemoth gets excited. And it's 12-11. Miedema's got an opportunity to tie it at the charity stripe.
Yeah, strong finish there. Had that pass come in, good pass, smart pass, get it right under the basket, and just goes up strong, able to get to the line anyways, make 3-point play.
Miedema 6 for 8 from the charity stripe. 2 subs in. It's Levi Cook and Levi Wiersma for the Rockets. Wiersma, one of those 4 seniors on a relatively small roster for Randolph. And Miedema at the line has a chance to tie it with 11:54 to play. 6 of 8 so far this season, make it 7 of 9, and a quick 5 points for Nick Miedema. Mayville's not wasting any time. A fake of the 18-footer from the near side for Weiss. Goes outside for Thorson. Cannot go 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. And a tough board from Levi Wiersma. Had to fight off a pair of Cardinals, but here come the Rockets crossing the timeline with 11:41 to play. All knotted up at 12. Miedema from the high post. Goes over to the right elbow. Now fades, fires, and sinks it from the baseline. 15-footer, and Miedema's got 7. It's 14-12. Randolph with the lead.
Well, a great defensive play by Drinkwine there. Just had a hand in his face, did everything right, just made a very tough shot.
Schlender along 2 feet on the line. It don't matter. And 2 more for Schlender. He is up to 4. It is 14-12 Randolph. Still working with the lead. And here they come down the other way. A miss from Ben Paul. Braxton Weiss crosses the timeline, and he's pickpocketed. Couple quick turnovers here. Buwalda, right to left crossover, invades the paint, and it's handoff pass to Ben Paul. His scoop layup, no, but second chance points from Levi Cook, who just checked in, making the most of his minutes. It is 16-14.
And how often do you see that great defensive play on one end go and make a big play offensively on the other?
Tate Drinkwine swings over to his right. To the right wing, it's Weiss. Back to Schlender, orchestrating the offense with his left hand. Ball wrapped up in his right. Near side, Braden Weiss faking from the corner, kicks back out to Schlender. Far corner now with 10:26 to play. Mayville is down 2. An inside feed intended for Weiss. He loses it, gets it back, but cannot convert on the shot off back rim. Thorson got a piece of it, but the Rockets take over. Jared Buwalda using that left shoulder with aggression, works to the top of the key. Now Ben Paul inside, using the body, but Schlender staying long, forced him into an uncomfortable spot, and that's a missed shot. Foul going the other way. Here's the thing about Jordan Schlender. He doesn't just average 18.3 points a game. He's not just their senior leader who has the most varsity minutes of anybody else, but he's also got 5 rebounds a game, and as Coach Kermsey said, he's Mr. Do-It-All. If he needs to be the best defender, he'll do that. If he needs to be the facilitator, he'll do that. Wally, you got that question of game on the line, who's shooting it? That's their answer.
And I know he hasn't hit a 3 yet this year, but he's not afraid to do so, and they expect that to be a bigger part of his game as the year goes on.
9:50 to play is Schlender crosses the timeline. 3 coming from Promersberger off the window, nothing else. There's Schlender fighting for the board, drawing the foul on the way up. Shot no good. He'll go to the line for 2. His team is down 2 with 9:43 to play. Kind of plays with an edge. 6'1" senior guard is Schlender. 13 points per game last year, shot 42% from the field. And he's 6 for 6 from a line so far this year. Make it 7 for 7 in the bright red shoes for Schlender. It's 16-15. He cuts the temporary lead in half.
Glad you said that. I was looking at him. They kind of got like a Deadpool look to him.
Yeah.
They got that bright red. I'm kind of digging it.
He can tie it up here at 16 with 9:43 to play. Schlender already has 5. Holds it at the hips and drops it home. A perfect 8 for 8 from the charity stripe to start the season. It's all knotted up at 16. Here comes Randolph, left to right on your WBEV radio dial. Couple between the legs for Buwalda. He goes top of the key, shuffling that pivot foot, gets rid of it before he gets caught. Ashton Fua, who just checked in for the Rockets, is top of the key. He goes meet him on far side. Give and go between he and Fua blows the layup. Nice cut by him, though.
Great cut by him. You just got to finish that there.
Here comes Mayville. Emerson Middlestott looks near side from the corner, and Austin Thorson's cooling off. That ball rattled in and out from 3. 9:13 to play. Mayville holds on to the ball.
Well, and 4 of those 5 attempts for him have been on the baseline. They're giving it to him. He's not afraid to shoot it. If they're going to play that zone, it's a matter of just converting those open threes.
I think everyone in this gym has figured out where Austin Thorson's spot is at. All 5 of his shots have been let go from pretty much the exact same area. As Jared Buwalda sits on the near sideline and takes a breather. From the outside, Thorson thought about a top of the key 3. Goes to Talon Meyer from the left wing. He drives in and is rejected by Miedema again, who gets a chest bump from Fua. He's got 2 blocks.
6'7" never looked so big than right now.
Baseline inbound pass coming from Middlestott again. He goes to Talon Meyer, near corner. Top of the key, it's Brent Seiler, who just checked in. Now right wing, Middlestott, back out to Seiler. Top of the key, Schellinger. Lots of chest passes here for this Cardinals offense. Far side 3, Schellinger, front rim, it pops off. Offensive rebound, Seiler. He goes up for a tough 2-point shot from 12 feet. Takes the contact, no foul, it doesn't matter. 18-16, Mayville out in front.
How pretty was that shot? How often do you see the bank from that part of the floor anymore?
Felt like he was in the air forever, too. Levi Cook, and now it's a handoff to Troy Logan, top of the key. Puts the ball on the deck and swings it far corner. Levi Wiersma. Chest pass top of the key to Cook again. Looks outside to Fua, looking inside. That ball gets free off Randolph, and Mayville will take over with a 2-point lead.
Fast-paced game so far here.
And both of these teams said they want to do that. Work the entirety of the 84-foot hardwood. Intense defense. Coach Kermsey said he wants his team to be disruptive. He wants them to wreak havoc on offense. They've been able to do that so far here as well. A swing to the outside. Here's Austin Thorson. Thought about a right elbow jump shot. Ditches it at the last second. Looks to Talon Meyer. His shot pops off the front of the rim, but it's rebounded again, this time by Schellinger. His floater off front iron again. 7:58 to play in the first half. Here comes Randolph down 2. Logan works inside out, goes top of the key, puts it on the deck for Cook. Now he swings to his left over to Levi Wiersma. Right wing 3. That's not really in Miedema's bag, but he thought about it as Schellinger closes in on him. Now he's doubled in the near corner. 7:35 to play here in the first quarter. Levi Cook almost loses the ball the first time. Now he does. Middlestat's all over him, and it's a fight for the ball near sideline. And that stays with Mayville.
Middlestat, man, flying all around there. You can see that bench fired up for the Cardinals. All kinds of effort on the defensive end right now.
Picked the ball free twice, and then was the first one to hit the hardwood. He inbounds from the near side. Looks top of the key to Talon Meyer. Far side three. Seiler is cash. 21-16 on the triple from Brent Seiler. He's got 5.
And that's a pretty shot, man. I see what you're saying. He hangs in the air forever when he's shooting that ball.
7:15 to play. 21-16. Cardinals out in front in pursuit of win number 1 on the season. Cross-divisional play. Inside to Miedema. They gave it to him from a left block, and Miedema quickly uses the glass to get 9. 21-18. 7:02 to play from a left wing. Middlestat just saw that scrappy play from him earlier. He looks to the high post. Free throw line extended to Schellinger. It's batted away. Here come the Rockets the other way. Troy Logan near corner. Lets it go. Off back rim. A long rebound by Cook. Cook into Miedema. Inside to a wide open Gorsuch. Did a double take. Didn't realize he was that wide open and then used the glass to put it home.
That's exactly what it was. He got the ball, looked around, thought he was going to have contact. He said, oh, I'm all by myself down here.
Felt like he was almost too open. It's 21-20. Mayville with the ball in a 1-point lead. 6:30 to play. Free throw line extended. It's Meyer near corner now to Seiler. Top of the key, Schellinger. All chest passes here as Middlestat receives it in the same spot. Balloon pass inside to Schellinger. Back out to Middlestat. Left wing. He draws his defender in Cook closer. Now it's back to the outside. 3 balls straight away. Off the left side of the rim and out of play for Talon Meyer, who still has 2.
I think Meyer's going to look back at that. Wish he made the extra pass. He had Thorson open on the other baseline that we haven't seen him shoot from.
6 minutes, 11 seconds to play in half number 1. A closely contested battle between the Cardinals of Mayville and the Randolph Rockets. Cardinals out in front, 21-20. Randolph with the ball working left to right. 3-quarter court press here on from the Cardinals, ramping up that intensity on defense that Coach Kermsey was talking about. From the top of the key, it's Buwalda. Swings an underhand pass towards the chest of Gorsuch. Now inside to Paul. Outside, 18-footer is off the mark from Miedema, just a bit short. Rebound Mayville, here they come. It's Jordan Schlender. Scissors to the right wing, kicks to the far corner, back up to Schlender as he orchestrates the offense with his left hand. He kicks towards the left wing to Talon Meyer. Pitches up to Thorson. Now ball on the ground for Joe Promersberger, and a foul called. It's going to be attributed to Mason Gorsuch.
Only our 3rd foul so far of the game. This thing is flying.
And
I guess what? I'm miscounting. I'm just doing 3 for one side.
Oh, that's all good.
Bad, Corey Sparks.
Still not a lot.
Not a lot.
2 for Mayville and 4 for Randolph. For 2 teams that play with this level of intensity, you'd almost expect to see more, but all things considered, relatively clean game. 5:37 to play.
It's flying by. I thought it was 3. I'm standing by that. It felt like it anyways.
21-20, Mayville with the ball in the near corner. It's Jordan Schlender, guarded one-on-one by Jared Buwalda, not giving him much space. Schlender into the free throw line extended, backs into his defender and draws 2. Kick out. Talon Meyer thought about a 3. He goes to the free throw line extended off the right elbow. Almost picked away by Logan. Meyer back with it. Almost had a jump ball between 14 and 11. Near side 3. Schlender thought about it. He goes to the left block and kicks back out to Promersberger. Inside look for Tate Drinkwine. What a last name. He's got 2. Mayville up 3. 23-20. Exactly 5 minutes to play. Buwalda from a left wing. Swings over to Logan. Cross court. Logan works to the high post. Handoff pass to Buwalda. Promersberger's on him like a magnet. Now top of the key to Troy Logan. Miedema to the high post. Almost lost the ball. The Mayville Cardinals crowd getting in his face as much as they can. Tate Drinkwine hits the deck as Miedema invades the paint, and we pause play.
I'll tell you what, man, I mentioned it before at the start of this game. This is so old school. You are literally within 1.5 foot, 2 feet of the fans on the sideline. So when you're in that corner, man, that gets on you.
And depending on what side of the field house you're on, you could be a few feet away from players. Fadeaway jumper from the baseline is short from Miedema. Long rebound by Logan. Left wing 3, Buwalda thought about it. He kicks back to the top of the key with Miedema, who orchestrates the offense, does a head jerk to the left, motioning a man into the left block. He hands off to Logan, who looks near side to Ben Paul. Paul swing pass back to the top of the key to Miedema. Now looks far side to Wiersma. There's 4:13 to play. Randolph with the ball down 23-20 on the road, looking to stay undefeated. Near corner, Wiersma holds the ball high above his head. Outside to Miedema, a little high-low action, looks inside to Paul. That's going the other way. Charge taken by the Cardinals.
Jordan Slender standing in there strong, taking a little bit of a bump there, and a good call by the refs right underneath the basket.
Head coach Brett Kermsey said he is comfortable pretty much 1 through 5. There's a couple of exceptions. Nick Miedema might be one of them. He's comfortable putting Schlender on anybody. Schlender puts the right fist out and works to the far wing. Now a swing near side. From the corner, Brent Seiler is short onto the air balls it. Long rebound by Miedema. Hands off to Paul to the right of a Logo. They swing it back to the left. Now top of the key with Buwalda. Logan near corner to Miedema. Paul a couple of head fakes looking inside for Logan. Beautiful left-handed hook shot. Just drifts off the rim. Rebound by Miedema. He's doubled. Hands off to Paul, who's open, cuts through, uses the glass, and puts it through 23-22. Ben Paul has 4. Here come the Cardinals, exactly 3:15 to play in half number 1 here from Mayville. Undefeated against Winless, and right now Winless has the 1-point lead. Ball is out on Randolph. They're saying it's out on Mayville. There was a pass near side that was deflected by Wiersma. He hit it off a Cardinal last second, and Randolph has the ball with a chance to take the lead. 3:04 to play as they cross the timeline. Buwalda meandering through that 2-3 zone. Looks to Ben Paul near side. Off the wing, now near corner. It's Buwalda again. Miedema doubled, looking baseline. Finds his man, that's Levi Wiersma. His hook shot's off the mark. Rebound by the Cardinals. Here they come with 2:37 to play. Promersberger working as the impromptu point guard. He takes it across the Logo. Goes left to right, draws 2. Kicks to the far corner, a look inside. Austin Thorson gets involved again.
Great cut there. Nice finish, too, with a little floater right over top to 6-7.
Thorson a team-high 8, and as you said, Wally, he had to work for that one. 2:17 to play. Mayville up 3. Randolph's got the ball down 3. That ball's picked away. It's Seiler in transition. Looks ahead to Schlender. Can't get it. Thorson cleans up the mess. He's got double digits.
Only coming in averaging 6.3, but he has been all over the place so far on the offensive side of the ball.
A team best 7 rebounds a game, and we saw it on display there. Now Troy Logan trying to draw his team to within 2. Can't get it. Long rebound by Miedema. Now he loses the ball on the ground. It's wrestled away by Drinkwine. Mayville 27, Randolph 22. Mayville working right to left on your WBEV radio dial with 1:43 to play. Near side 3, Schlender can't get it to go. It's off back iron. Miedema long rebound. He's working 1-on-3, and he's the one. He goes baseline, draws a couple bodies, looks out to Logan, cutting towards the rim. Off back iron. Maybe caught a piece of it, and that was about it. He misfires. It's 1:26 to play. Mayville coming the other way with tempo. Thorson goes up, drew some contact, couldn't get it to go, but he picks the ball free from Miedema. Picked his pocket last second. Seiler inside. Thorson again. Up to 12. Austin Thorson has 12 of his team's 29. Mayville's got a 7-point lead with 1:13 to play. 30-second break here on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
Thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
30-second timeout is concluded here from the Mayville High School Fieldhouse. 1:13 to play here in half number 2. Mayville looking for their first win. They've got a good start. They're up 29-22. Corey Sparks and Wally Lukachinski here with you. Wally, closely contested battle. Mayville starting to pull away here.
Yeah, we're seeing them kind of infiltrate that 2-3 zone. We're going to have to see if Randolph can do the same.
Far side pass. Randolph thinking about a 3. That was Buwalda. Brings it back down to his right hip and hands off to Ashton Fua. Back out to Buwalda. Head fake 3 from the right wing this time. Little back and forth between he and Wiersma. Paul's trying to box out Bennett Schellinger down low. Called for the ball for a second. Cannot get it. Buwalda back to the left wing. Miedema, 12-footer, baseline, can't get it. Long rebound, gets it himself. Reverse layup, making it look too easy. Is the 6'7" senior forward. He is up to 11.
it's been hard to get him in the ball into him at times, but there, yeah, he takes matters into his own hand off his own miss.
29 seconds to play as Schlender crosses the timeline. It's 29-24 Mayville with the basketball. Schlender resetting the offense with 17 seconds to play. Goes hard right to left crossover, looks near side to middle stat, thought about a corner three. 10 seconds to play, Schlender now working off the left block. Fades, fires, can't get it to go, hits the deck, tried to draw a foul, couldn't get it. 3 seconds to play. Randolph with it. Buwald, the guy got to get rid of it. Looks to Paul off the front of the rim. Went for a triple from the left wing, couldn't get it to go, and that is your first half. Mayville in pursuit of win number 1 on the season, up 29-24 over the visiting, and at the time right now, undefeated Randolph Rockets here through half number 1. Leading scorers and a halftime report coming up next. We'll take a 4-minute break here on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
The winter weather can play havoc on your hands and hair. Fear not, the folks at Wonder Nails and Spa has just a ticket for you. Call 887-4374 and let them pamper you. Let them chase away those winter blues. Let's talk hair. Long, beautiful hair, shining, whoa, I digress. The team of cost cutters will put a shimmer and shine to your mood, and their retail products are the best in the business. Call 885-0437 today. That's why you hear everyone say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center, and you should too.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we'd like to thank our Swedish friends for bringing the buffet to America. They called it the smorgasbord, but it was a success anyway. So we started our own buffet and loaded it up with pizza, chicken, sides, salads, and cactus bread. And you can even request any pizza you want anytime you visit. We call it Buffet Your Way, because smorgasbord your way, well, that doesn't rhyme at all. Pizza Ranch.
Check out your local Pizza Ranch in Beaver Dam, Watertown, or Waupun, or check out pizzaranch.com.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Play garage music. Silica can make any home a smart home. Full home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
The Spartans have arrived. Spartan Flooring is here to serve with prices from another time. Get the lowest prices anywhere on name brand carpet and LVP. Save hundreds or more per room without sacrificing the quality. Spartan Flooring makes designing easy with a carefully curated selection tailored to local paint colors and wood stains. Whether you're sprucing up a house to sell or settling in for the next 20 years, get the best prices in town. Call, text, or email to schedule a free, no-cost, no-obligation measurement and assessment. Visit SpartanFloorings.com and prepare to be floored. 29-24 your score. Mayville defending their home court effectively over the visiting Randolph Rockets. Alongside Wally Lukaczynski, I'm Corey Sparks here. Wally, let's go through leading scorers. We will start with the team out in front in Mayville. Austin Thorson, maybe not the name people expected us to be calling over someone like Jordan Schlender. Thorson's got a team best 12, and it feels like anytime there's second chance points, he's got his hand in the cookie jar.
You can tell it's part of the game plan right now. He's been shooting the ball with confidence, not even taking a second doubt. Both teams playing a 2-3 zone, just trying to beat that in those outside shots that Thorson's been hitting. That's how you do it.
Jordan Schlender with 6, Brent Seiler with 5. And for the Randolph Rockets, working behind by 5, heading into half number 2 as we have 5:05 left here on the halftime break clock. They are led by none other than Nick Miedema with 11 points. You have him for 4 blocks, Wally. He's been disruptive, but he's going to have an even bigger impact, or someone else will have to step up.
Yeah, so far he's been absolutely disruptive on the defensive end, hence those outside shots we're talking about for Mayville. But on the offensive end, to your point, he needs a little help around him. He has about half the points right now. Someone's got to step up and hit some shots here.
Secondary and tertiary scorers for you. Mason Gorsuch with 4. Ben Paul, the 5'10" junior guard who head coach Tyler Fisher said is a tough guard, dual sport athlete. If you're a fan of Randolph football, you know his name. He brings a physicality to this game, and you can tell that as well. But again, more of a supporting cast going to be needed. Otherwise, Miedema's going to have to put up a big number. 4-minute break, and then it'll be time for half number 2 already here from Mayville, Wisconsin. Where has the time gone? It's 29-24. Cardinals out in front of the Rockets here on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections, as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
The gang's all here.
Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski, here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Play garage music.
Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Mayville 29, Randolph 24. We are here with you live from Mayville High School in their field house, an old school field house where it's a real intimate setting. Alongside Wally Lukaczynski, I'm Corey Sparks. We're a few feet from the scorer's table. The fans can get real close to the players, which could play a role here in a close game. Nick Miedema's had an earful of the Cardinals faithful here, and maybe it's helped, maybe it hasn't, but the Cardinals have a 5-point lead.
Yeah, if you're familiar with college basketball at home, it's a lot like Cameron Indoor the way it is. The fans are like arm's reach away from these guys.
Oh, yeah. It's a good atmosphere. Mayville works left to right. They have the basketball. Randolph will work right to left. Inside feed to Schlender. Ball is batted away by a defender. That's the lengthy Nick Miedema, who led his team in the first half with 11. Mayville keeps the ball with 17:50 to play. They've got the 5-point lead, 29-24. Out of the baseline, Talon Meyer had just 2 points in the first half. Supposed to be the secondary scorer on this Cardinals team, but they found other ways, mostly in the form of Austin Thorson. Top of the key, three unleashed by Schellinger. Bottoms for number 25. He's up to 5.
Been the one to pull the trigger all year from 3 for this team. His 4th one already of the year.
Team high for him. It's 32-24, that 8-point lead, the largest of the day for Mayville. It doesn't last long. Here comes Miedema, backdoor off the left side of the backboard, right hand, and it is 32-26. Miedema up to a total of 13. Here comes Schlender across the logo with 17-17 to play. He works right wing to left wing and goes high above his head, pushing the pass over to Middlestat near corner. Middlestat drives up through the lane, reverse layup, little finger roll to make it 34-26. Middlestat has had an effect on this game, but that's actually his first 2 points of the evening.
Yeah, and a great jump step, splitting the double team there and lays it in, to your point. Great finger roll.
Buwalda closely guarded by Middlestat, had the press on. Schlender got a hand in the cookie jar. A foul called with 16:55 to play. And there again is that wreaking of havoc that head coach Brett Kermsey wants to see on defense. The press is on. Randolph working into the baseline, into Paul, back out to Troy Logan. Top of the key to Buwalda, swings far side, back into the lengthy Miedema. Takes on a couple defenders, he doesn't mind. He's got 4 in the second half, up to 15. It's 34-28, back and forth we go. Randolph within 6, Mayville with the ball. Thorson thinks about it from the outside, goes for a teardrop pass in. Schellinger cannot get it, it's picked away by Buwalda. Buwalda slicing and dicing left to right, gets Schlender on his back, looks far side. Gorsuch thought about a 3, goes to the free throw line extended, now off the right elbow. Inside feed to Miedema, who is blocked but then fouled by Middlestat. 6-foot junior meets 6'7" senior, and the junior got up there.
He did. I was going to say, might have been a little body, but he got most of the ball there. I was a little surprised we got a whistle.
Miedema marches up to the line. Went 2 for 2 on his first trip up, 34-28. With 16:23 to play, that high arcing free throw stroke gives him 5 already here in the second half, 16 in total. Miedema has his team back to within 5. It's 34-29.
Been no surprise. Every possession so far this half has really gone through Miedema down low. 3 hard dribbles onto the Mayville hardwood. Miedema swishes another one home.
It is 34-30. Miedema quickly with 6 here in the second half. All 6 of his team's points. Wally, we gave this team an ultimatum. Find some other scorers or Miedema's going to have to go off. We're seeing the latter right now.
Yes, we are.
From the corner near side, Schlender high ballooning. 3, yes, sir! Joran Schlender had 6 in the first half. He's got 9 in total. It's back up to 37-30. With 16:02 to play from the far side, Ben Paul is swarmed. Looks outside to Miedema, who's only guarded by one player. Haven't seen that much today. It's Tate Drinkwine. Back to the top of the key, Logan. Logan is blanketed by Talon Meyer. Goes to the free throw line, extended, looks near side to Miedema. Miedema guarded by Drinkwine. He's swarmed, double teamed by Thorson. Near side 3, air ball for Mason Gorsuch, and here come the Cardinals. Seiler working left to right, swings to the near corner. It's 15:40 to play. Now back to the top of the key with the other number 11 in Meyer. Far side, bright red shoes on Joran Schlender, and he's got the basketball. Looks inside to Meyer. 10-footer is pure just inside the free throw line for Talon. He's got 4 in total after a quiet first half. It's 39-30. Biggest lead of the game is 9, and Mayville has it right now. 39-30 with 15:13 to go. Ben Paul's left-handed hook shot is off the mark. It rolls off the front of the rim. Here comes Thorson with some tempo in the near corner. He loses the ball, but Buwalda touches it last as the Cardinals hold on to it.
Something to keep an eye on down here, too. Nick Miedema is in a battle with Tate Drinkwine. Those two have been getting very physical, and I think Drinkwine's content with that.
It's been Drinkwine's matchup on the outside, and then as soon as Miedema tries to get in, there comes the help defense. Another foul called as Joran Schlender hits the hardwood. A push on number 11, that is Buwalda, the 5'11" junior guard who had 3 points in the first half. Coming off a career-high 11 in the last game. That was a 49-35 victory at Princeton Green Lake. From the far side, Meyer in the corner. Looks to the top of the key. It's Thorson, who has a team-high 12, all of which in the first half. Schlender, near side 3. Can he stay hot? He sure can. Joran Schlender drills the triple. He's got 12.
He was due, too. He entered this game without making a 3. He just keeps shooting. Man, eventually, shooter like him, it's going to fall.
14:40 to play. Biggest lead of the game is 12. Mayville has it, 42-30. Here comes Randolph down the other end, and it's a response to Mason Gorsuch. Has 6-2 in the second half.
And they needed that in a bad way. They're starting to tilt a little to the Cardinals.
Lead back down to 10. It's up to 13. Triple from Austin. Thorson forces a timeout. He's got a team best 15. 45-32. We've got a timeout on the floor with 14:20 remaining here in half number 2 from Mayville, Wisconsin. That is a full timeout. We'll step aside for 60 here on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
The Spartans have arrived. Spartan Flooring is here to serve with prices from another time. Get the lowest prices anywhere on name brand carpet and LVP. Save hundreds or more per room without sacrificing the quality. Spartan Flooring makes designing easy with a carefully curated selection tailored to local paint colors and wood stains. Whether you're sprucing up a house to sell or settling in for the next 20 years, get the best prices in town. Call, text, or email to schedule a free, no cost, no obligation measurement and assessment. Visit SpartanFloorings.com and prepare to be floored.
The score here from Mayville, Wisconsin for some Monday night basketball is 45-32. Mayville out in front of Randolph. Randolph's got the ball. They're down 13. Their steepest deficit yet, and they are working right to left. From the left wing, Paul bounces that pass inside. It's picked away by Schlender. Schlender in transition. Euro step off the window. A little too much for it. Meet him a rebound. Here come the Rockets. Nice move. Could not convert at the end. 13:55 to play from the left wing. Paul. Couple of high head fakes, looks to Logan, top of the key. The southpaw thinks about it. The lengthy arms of Talon Meyer all over him. Now to the far side, Buwalda. And now near wing, it's Gorsuch. A pair of chest passes to get it to him. Logan fakes the 18-foot two, goes inside, is tied up. He either walked or there's a jump. They're calling a jump ball. He and Talon Meyer got tied up.
Yeah, and you rarely see a ref make that call. He was kind of coming from around behind, but he was lucky. Didn't have any body on him, and they got a little jump up.
Logan on the baseline, closely guarded by Meyer. Kicks to the far corner for Miedema. Now a look to Logan. From three, the southpaw just a bit too much. Ben Paul using that physicality for the second chance points. Takes the rebound, looks inside to Miedema. Miedema dumps low. Gorsuch, 180. Had his back to the rim, threw it over his shoulder and almost got it to go, but could not. It dribbled off the left side of the rim. Rebound for the Cardinals, who have the ball with 13:15 to play here in the second half. Errant pass. Talon Meyer tried to save it. The Rockets possess. 45-32 still our score with 13:05 to play. A look inside of a left block. It's Miedema. He drifts outside of it, closely guarded by Drinkwine. Here comes Schlender for some help defense. Outside in. Paul goes up and draws a foul.
Ooh, they did call a shooting foul on that.
It's tough to tell if he was on his way up or not. Paul goes to the line, the 5'10" junior. Coach Fisher said really he's going to impact the future of this program with 4 of the 9 players on varsity being seniors. That is a one-of-one screen that I've ever heard at a high school basketball event. It did not affect Ben Paul. He drills free throw number 1. He is now 6 for 8 on the season in this scenario. 1 for 1 when someone screams in a high pitch behind him.
You even heard the giggles to our left, not only just from the Mayville fans, but from the Randolph student section as well.
45-33, we've got some barks, and Ben Paul is 2 for 2. Gives a little fist bump to the crowd. That's creative. I got it. Shocked we haven't heard any birds yet. This is the Cardinals.
Hey, we have time.
And we do. We've still got 12:52 to play here in the second half. It's 45-34. Mayville working off the baseline. Drinkwine tried to ditch the pass, stepped on the baseline first, and it's going the other way. The Rockets have a chance to trim this deficit back down to the single digits.
And you see that physicality from the football player himself right there, and Ben Paul kind of forcing him nowhere to go down the baseline.
Speaking of physicality, full court presses on. Paul looks inside to Buwalda, who backs his way across the logo. Buwalda shovels back over to Paul, looks inside for Logan, nobody home, and that was intended for Miedema as he taps his chest, jogs away with 12:32 to play.
Saw an off-ball screen there, just no movement after that screen initially came in, and then to your point, incomplete pass.
Clock stops. Randolph playing in cross-divisional play here. They're Division 5, 2-0. Mayville, Division 3, 0-3. Wasn't that long ago, Wally. Randolph raised the gold ball for basketball. They won the Division 5 state championship in 2021 and 22, which means the 4 seniors on this squad, Ashton Fua, Levi Wiersma, Nick Miedema, and Camden Muth, were all freshmen at the time. They are familiar with this program and have seen its success firsthand. Top of the key, a head fake from Joran Schlender. A triangle of passes, gets back over to Schellinger in the same spot. Far side 3, they need it. Cannot get it to go. It came from Emerson Middlestat. That rattles in and out. Bulls on the ground to fight for it. Up to the officials on who touched it last. And it's staying with Mayville.
I think it's skidded off Ben Paul's shoe on the way over there.
12:11 to play. Middlestat tasked with the inbound pass from the far sideline, just beyond the logo, right in front of the fan section, who probably won't bark on his pass. He looks jump ball 50-50 between Schlender and Miedema, and Schlender, all 6 foot, one of them wins it. That's a victory in and of itself.
You ain't kidding.
Out to the left wing, Middlestat, top of the key. Schlender gets the friendly roll. UMass, a 6'7" man, you're going to get a friendly roll like that.
3 now this half for him, and man, all of a sudden, Rockets really need a score here.
Miedema jumps up inside dump. The push is called before the shot from number 32, Mason Gorsuch, and you just touched on it, Wally. 9 here in the second half for Schlender. This team wasn't going to be picky. They were up 5 trying to get win number 1, but he needed to wake up, and he has. He's got 15 now.
More threes in this game as a team than all of their previous 3 losses combined so far.
Really getting it going from the perimeter. Levi Cook checking in with 11:49 to play for Randolph on the left side of the basketball court. They're down 48-34. From the left wing, it's Miedema. Chest high pass over to Buwalda. Dribbles once, goes baseline, and is double. Back out to Miedema on the left wing. Back to Buwalda. Wide open from 3. The most open shot you'll see today, and it rims all the way around and out. Long rebound, and here comes Schlender with 11:30 to play as he crosses the timeline. Swivels inside, uses the glass, coast to coast for number 1. It's been all triples in the second half so far. Now he's got 11 in half number 2 and 17 overall. It's 50-34, a lead of 16 for the Cardinals. Miedema drawing a couple bodies and a jump ball. much to the frustration of number 24. Contact coming from the Cardinals.
This team is allowing only 33 points against the game so far. To give up 50, I can understand the frustration, especially this team on Mayville. They didn't come in expecting them to be hitting these shots from the outside.
More perimeter conversion, as you said, than we have seen. A 1-for-1 swap. Brent Seiler in. Braxton Weiss, who was in for a short sequence, steps out. Middlestat bounces into Schlender, who walks it across the timeline with exactly 11:08 to play here in half number 2. Mayville up 16, looking for win number 1 on the campaign. Chest high pass to the outside, that's Promersberger. Puts it on the ground, pass over to Schellinger from 3 off back iron, and that ball nearly goes out of play. Paul has to wrestle it away. Now Randolph has numbers, but an errant pass from Paul turns the ball back over, and that's what Coach Fisher was talking about. You'd be shocked to hear a lot of coaches be upset with a 2-0 start, but he said if we're going to nitpick 11 turnovers against Princeton Green Lake, even though this team won 49-35 and played great defense, it's not going to fly, and it's kind of rearing its ugly head right now.
Yeah, he had mentioned that if there was something that could come of this game, it could be a positive too, but some of their weaknesses can be exploited tonight.
Right to left crossover at the top of the key from Schlender. He goes for a 10-foot floater. That's short, barely off the front of the rim. Here's Miedema in transition. Looking down low to Ashton Fua, who kicks to Levi. Wiersma goes up, draws the contact, and he should be shooting too with 10:37 to play. He marches up to the charity stripe. Wiersma at the line. The first attempt is off back rim, and this is a lengthier team, Wally. Wiersma himself is 6'3". Miedema is 6'7". Muth is 6'2". Expect to see more of him as the year goes on. Head coach Brett Kermsey for Mayville said this team looks a lot like the Flyway. You're going to have some lengthy matchups, some size disadvantages. He picked Randolph with intention here. Wanted to go against a longer team, and Wiersma is 0 for 2. Another back iron miss, and here come the Cardinals. Taking on a team that does have a size advantage on them. Thorson kicks near side of the corner to Weiss, who just checked back in. Now far side, they go cross court. Middlestat thinks about it. Goes for a head fake, is now driving near baseline. Cook is swarming him. Outside to Schellinger. Scoop off the glass and through. It rims around. That landed soft. It came off his hand hard.
And you're not kidding. But here's the thing, too, for Randolph. This is kind of a game that you almost want to have early in the season. As a push comes in.
Push on the other end. Mayville is up 18, 52-34 with 10:08 to play. They're challenging themselves. They're going up 2 divisions here against a squad that has a lot more senior leadership this year compared to last. Talonmeyer, checks in, and Middlestat checks out.
In a weird way, I think Coach Fisher's almost going to be happy with a game like this early in the season, especially with a senior-laden group like this. They'll rebound.
Figuring out a lot about themselves, playing up a couple divisions. Inbound goes near corner to Buwalda. He hands off to Miedema. Looking to go baseline, goes out instead. Skyhook shot from 8 feet. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Miedema. Looks over to Wiersma, the 6'3" senior. He can't get it to go. Third chance points from Fua. He draws a shooting foul on the way up. With 9:49 to play, it is 52-34. Randolph going to the line for 2 more.
Got to start converting on free throw opportunities like this inside 10 minutes.
That pops off the front of the rim. Fua's looking for his first points of the season. This is just the second game he's appeared in out of 3. And he can't get it to go. That pops off the front of the rim, the backboard, and it's a rebound by Thorson as he hogs it away with 9:45 to play. Mayville with the basketball and an 18-point lead. Thorson from 3, heat check. Not enough. Offensive rebound by Schellinger. Showing off the physicality. He's got 7 in the second half, 9 in total. Mayville with their largest lead yet, 54-34 with 9:28 to play. Meet him atop of the key. Handoff pass underneath to Fua. Fua drives in, looks back out for Wiersma. Wiersma goes baseline, drills a 2-footer. 1 defender on his back, 1 in front of him, and he gets it to go home on the teardrop. Wiersma with his first 2. The deficit back down to 18 with 9:11 to play. A floater right up the middle of the lane. Talonmeyer can't get it to go, but he saves the basketball, pushed it off the hardwood. It's saved by Fua, and here come the Rockets. Trying to put a couple good sequences together here. We have a whistle inside. Bennett Schellinger is tagged with a foul with 8:58 to play. Schellinger shot 48% from the field last year, was 36% from beyond the arc with 6.1 points a game. We've seen his range early. Meet him at the line. That pops off front iron, and here come the Cardinals with 8:55 to play. In transition, and quickly, it's Talon Meyer, who's got 4 here in the second half, 6 overall. The lead back up to 20 with 8:43 to play.
Oh, good cut.
Logan showing off the moves, looks inside to Miedema, who dumps it home. Nick Miedema up to 18. Mayville up 18. Schellinger doubled, looks inside. Thorson fouled on the way up with the floater, and he will go to the line for 2.
Opportunity here now. Make this a 24-8 run here over the last 5-6 minutes.
Good math. Thorson on the first attempt. That rims out. Quick math guy, huh?
Something like that. Well, I mean, at least now I can subtract one. 23-8, still possible if he bangs this one home.
Thorson will try and split his 2 attempts here. He's at 15. His career high is 25 points. He had it on February 22nd of last year against Campbellsport. Thorson, through 3 games, had 19 points. Again, 15 tonight alone for number 15. Make it 16 as some barking comes from the Randolph fan section.
A little bit more disheartening puppies over here right now.
8:20 to play here in the second half. Mayville 57, Randolph 38, and the ball is stolen away. It was picked away by Meyer. He looks ahead to Weiss, who uses the window outside the box, tough angle, and puts it home.
Ooh,
Meyer's up to 7. Ball is stolen away this time by Schlender underneath the hoop. Schlender goes right to left, over to the left wing. Looks near side, corner wide open. Thorson, it's air ball, but it's an offensive rebound by Drinkwine. He puts it home. This game's getting out of hand. 61-38 with 7:45 to play. Drinkwine steals it in transition. Ahead to Meyer. Goes for the right-handed layup. And that felt like a warranted timeout.
Yep.
Mayville starting to pour it on. 25-point lead with 7:38 to play. It is 63-38 here on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. This is Mayville and Randolph basketball on 95.3 WBEV and Daily TV.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
It is 63-38 between Mayville and Randolph. The hosting Cardinals closing in on win number 1 of the 2024-25 season. Randolph working right to left on your 95.3 WBEV radio dial. It is Buwalda from the outside looking into Miedema. Teardropper from 6 feet. Hangs on the back of the rim and falls off with 7:15 to play as Schlender hogs the ball away and aggressively works across the timeline, drawing a foul in the process on Buwalda.
That hit every part of the rim but the bottom.
And then it hung there. Almost got stuck.
Yeah, that was a little disrespectful on the rim there.
Schlender gets the inbound, goes to the top of the key with 7:05 to play, and hands off to Joe Promersberger, who just checked in for Austin Thorson. Meyer to the right block, back out to the right wing, chest high pass for Schlender. Now out to Promersberger, who works outside in. Back out to Meyer. Triple trying to get hot off the front of the rim. Can't get it to go. Ball batted out of play. And it will turn over to Randolph with 6:45 to go in this one.
The only problem with playing so fast and physical in the first half, you're starting to see the limited bench that Randolph has right now. 8 players right now available. Can tell some tired legs out there.
Troy Logan goes free throw line extended, looks into Gorsuch, and he dumps it home off the glass. It's 63-40. Gorsuch has 8. Schlender walks across the timeline, swings it far corner. Head high fake from Talon Meyer. He drives baseline, gets his man up in the air, and gets it to go 65-40. Meyer's got 10 here in the second half, 12 overall. Here comes Ben Paul with tempo. He's rejected from 5 feet away, and now Schlender grabs it off the long board with 6:10 to go. Swings it near corner to Weiss, back out to Schlender. Mayville in no rush here. Bounce pass inside to Drinkwine, trying to go baseline. He's doubled. Scoop pass to Schlender. Nice feed from Drinkwine.
And I tell you, Drinkwine's not going to pop off on the stat sheet at you, but he's been invaluable this second half.
He's played some tough minutes. 67-40, 27-point lead. Ben Paul thought about a left wing 3. Now slices through a couple defenders. Almost got the ball wrestled away and then got a same team from Gorsuch. He takes it away, goes to Logan, top of the key, who meanders over to the far corner. He draws 2. Outside to Miedema. Triple for the big man is off the front rim. Long rebound for Schlender again, who looks ahead to Meyer with tempo. Meyer, Euro step. Miedema doesn't care. That's block number 5. Wow.
And I feel like that was getting a little frustration out because I keep bringing up Drinkwine, but that one-on-one matchup, since he's gone on to him early in the second half, Miedema's not been able to find that space he was getting so used to early in this game.
He's got 19. It's just a matter of getting some help around him. Otherwise, he would have had to put up, as we said before, a huge number. 19 of his team's 40 at 67-40 with 5:19 to play. A pass that almost got away from Promersberger. He tracks it down in the near corner and looks top of the key to Brent Seiler, who just checked in. Now a swing pass over to the left key. It's Weiss. He works free throw line extended, goes towards the 10-foot marker. Now swing back outside to 14. That's Seiler. Works inside out, passes over to the chest of Weiss, who draws the foul. No, they're calling moving screen there.
Either that, yeah, I think they actually called him on a charge himself. I don't even think that was on the screen, if I'm mistaken. Or not mistaken. I probably am mistaken.
Offensive foul.
There you go.
Called on Mayville. We'll keep it broad here. I think it was a charge, though.
That's why you're the best in the game here, Corey.
67-40 with 4:55 to go. Appreciate it. To the far side, Troy Logan. Little give and go between he and Miedema. Logan goes up. He is blocked, and here comes Weiss in transition. Drawing 2 defenders. Coast to coast for number 12, his first 2 of the game. 4:40 to play as the Randolph Rockets cross the timeline down 29 at 69-40. Cross-divisional play here between Randolph and Mayville. Dump pass inside. That gets free. Miedema goes on the ground to fight for it, and that's taken away without a jump ball called by Seiler. Goes between the legs, then behind the back, and he's pickpocketed by Gorsuch. Ball on the ground, another foul called as Ben Paul wrestled for it.
And they are in the bonus, so you know what that means. We will, at least with the clock stopped, have a chance to get a couple here for Randolph, who definitely would probably feel good just to see the ball go through the hoop a few times here.
Wants to convert on these. They haven't had the most success at the line today. 10 fouls on Mayville, though, in this half. Just 3 to Randolph with 4:21 to play. Here's Mr. Paul. He is up to 7 points on the day as that one did a 720 and swirled down. It's now 69-41. Paul looking to get up to 8 points. And he does just that, switches it home to make it 69-42 with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left to play in the third game of the season for Randolph. Paul checking out. And Levi Cook checking in, a bit of a smaller lineup for Coach Fisher, and a limited lineup in that there's 9 on the roster. On your side, look to Braxton Weiss. He leaves his feet, looks to Radaman, who just checked in. Cooper Radaman getting his first varsity action of the season. Joe Promersberger puts it home, though. His first 2 of the game, 4 minutes exactly to play. We've got a whistle far sideline at 71-42. Randolph will keep the ball.
Nifty little bit of dribbling there from Promersberger, too, before going up and nailing that, probably a 6-foot floater.
Levi Cook goes left to right and swings far side to Mason Gorsuch. A look inside to Miedema. The big man's still in, and he's drawing bodies. He goes up and gets swatted away by Drinkwine. Randolph keeps the ball off the deflection. Troy Logan has the ball, chest high with 3:41 to play. He hands off to Gorsuch. Lets it go from 18 feet. That's off the back iron. Wrestled away by Cooper Radaman, who eventually will keep the ball off the foul. Cooper, the brother of Cohen Radaman, who was all flyway last year, one of the few seniors that left this program. Radaman getting his first varsity minutes in what has become a blowout here in the second half. It's 71-42 with 3:36 to play. Mayville working left to right on your 95.3 WBEV radio dial. Crossing the timeline, it's Promersberger, who just got his first 2 points of the game. Looks chest high pass over to Seiler, left wing. Seiler goes between the legs, puts the ball on the deck, nearly loses it. Now looks for an outlet. Eventually that's picked away by Miedema. Miedema swings inside of Wiersma. That ball is off Mayville on a deflection with 3:15 to play. Coach Kermsey calling this Mayville squad much more mature, said it's a breath of fresh air to have 5 seniors and for it to be his second year at the helm. Has a lot of players who are starting to understand his coaching philosophy. A look inside to Miedema, and that pass is gone. Logan shot it past him, and here comes Mayville with 3:09 to play. Mayville looking for a resurgence. 2 years ago, they were third in the flyaway with a 9-5 record. Took a step back last year. They went 4-10, 6th in the conference. New head coach. Coach Kermsey said he expects this year to be different. Wants to see a significant step forward. A look inside baseline to Drinkwine. Flings it back out to Cooper Radaman, who looks into number 14. That's Seiler. Ball deflected. Back out to Drinkwine. Thought about a 3. Now they're kind of chewing clock with 2:45 to play. Radaman looks inside of number 12. That's Weiss. Now far corner. To Seiler, they reset back up top with Promersberger, who invades the paint, draws a couple, back out to Drinkwine, wide open 3, uncorks it this time, long rebound, no good. Levi Cook the other way. Looking far side, threw up a jump ball to Miedema, a bit too high for him with 2:28 to play. Randolph turns it over. Five seniors on this Mayville team, accounting for 60% of this team's scoring output. Austin Thorsten's one of them. Flexing his muscles today with a team high. I should say he's got 16, no longer a team high as Jordan Schlender's up to 19. Brett Seiler drills one from the corner to make it 74-42. Seiler's up to 8. It's been a scoring by committee today. Schlender, another one of those seniors. Ball nearly picked away by Cooper Radaman. Now it is off the bounce. Ashton Fua couldn't keep a hold of it. Weiss in transition, buffs the layup off the left side. Foul called, 1:52 to play. It's 74-42.
You mentioned the senior leadership of this group, and you can feel it. Not the start to the year that they would have wanted, 3 straight losses.
No.
But you can see it tonight. You can see what they really believe this unit can do. They're a solid defensive team, and when they're hitting shots on the outside like this, they're going to be really hard to beat.
Miedema heads up to the line. He will shoot 2. Nick Miedema, the star player on this team, gets up to 20 as he drills the first attempt. Three hard dribbles into the hardwood, and Miedema goes perfect. He is up to 21. You bring that up, Wally, and then you look at the future of this Mayville team. We saw their JV1 team playing before here. They won convincingly. JV1 went 13-10. You look a little deeper into maybe the future of this program, a year and a half, 2 years down the road. JV2 for Mayville went 17-4. So you start to wonder what 2025 and 26 looks like, and you're thinking the future looks very bright for Brett Kermsey's squad. Top of the key, Cooper Radaman swings to the far corner for Brent Seiler. 1:35 to play. Floater, Seiler pure, and he is up to 10. That's a career high for Brent. 50-50 ball looking inside for Levi Wiersma. It's batted away by the Cardinals. Randolph will hold on to the possession with 1:24 to play. It's 76-44, Mayville out in front. Look far side, little give and go between Wiersma and Logan. Logan off back iron, can't get it to go. Long rebound, Drinkwine, as he jogs it across the timeline and hands off to Seiler over to his left. Promersberger now top of the key, goes between the legs, left to right, with 1:10 to play. He's closely guarded by number 10, Levi Cook. Near side, Promersberger looks up to the top of the key with Seiler, now far side to Drinkwine, who again has played some tough, gritty minutes today. He draws a ball screen, looks inside for Weiss. Weiss drilling inside. ditches one defender, takes on the other. That's Ashton Fua, puts it off the glass and in. Weiss with 4 total. 45 seconds to play. Here comes Randolph trying to put together one more quality possession or two. 78-44. Near corner look. Cook with the head fake goes inside. His defender in Seiler doesn't bite on it. Now a look outside to Gorsuch. Has a head fake of his own. Looks inside to Wiersma. Left block off the glass. Puts it through. That one rattles home with 28 ticks to play. Wiersma with 4 quiet points today, and it's back over to Mayville with 20 seconds. The expectation up 78-46 is that they will dribble this one out.
And if they do, assuming it does look that way, they're going to end this game after it was a 4-point game early in the second half on a 44-16 run.
Wow. Mayville with intentions to do just that. Promersberger dribbling it out. And the final buzzer sounds here from Mayville, Wisconsin. It is 78. How about a season high early on? 78 points for the no longer winless Mayville Cardinals. 46 for the no longer undefeated Randolph Rockets. Mayville, a feel-good game, Wally, and Austin Thorson didn't finish with a team high 16, but still 16, 9 short of his career high. He's a huge reason why they got it done today.
Oh, absolutely. What he did, especially in that first half, when this still felt very tight, hitting some outside shots, some contested too, really went a long way, giving this offense a little bit of confidence going into that second half.
Nick Miedema, 10 points in the second half. Couldn't get much help outside of him. 21 total for the 6'7" lengthy senior forward. 2-minute break here on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV, and then we'll put a bow on this one. It's 78 for Mayville, 46 for Randolph.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Well, 78-46 is your final here from the Mayville High School Fieldhouse, and the hosting Mayville Cardinals edge win number 1 of what they hope to be many in this 2024-25 season. They improved to 1-3. Randolph, the Rockets, fall to 2-1 here in cross-divisional play. Wally, let's start with Randolph. Out of the 46 points, they scored 21 to Nick Miedema. That is where his game-for-game average continues to be at, for his points-per-game average, I should say. Big rebounder, lengthy 6'7" senior forward, the leader of this team. He just didn't have any help tonight.
No, and he did it on both ends of the floor, too. 5 blocks on the other side, a couple steals as well. He was everything, really, and once he was taken away early in the second half, you really felt that Rockets team struggle to find another score.
In the Trailways West, Randolph is still 2-0. This was not in conference play. They have their next game this upcoming Saturday. They're back here at home against Poynette, they're back in Randolph at home against Poynette. And then on December 16th, they resume Trailways West play against Marquezan, currently 2-1 on the season. The Hornets are 1-1 right there in the thick of things in the Trailways West standings. Mayville, they improved to 1-3. They've got a couple games coming up. The first one, the one they really locked in on, is going to be up against the Lomira Lions, Wally, because that's where Flyway conference play continues. We saw Lomira get a win back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Slam at the Dam showcase a couple of weeks ago. They're lengthy, they're tough, and they're 1-0 in conference play. But Mayville, 1-3. They were led out there by Joran Schlender with 19. You know you're a dangerous team and you have a certified baller on your team if he has a quiet 19 points. It didn't feel like he dominated, but he was their leading scorer.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, it really was about a 4-minute barrage to start the second half where you got to see most of that scoring from him, but that's got to be so encouraging, too, for this team. To find that secondary scoring, you mentioned already, Austin Thorson was just terrific tonight. And then I can't say it enough. I feel bad not bringing it up. Tate Drinkwine was phenomenal defensively today. Really locked down Meadham in the second half.
Other leading scorers for the Mayville Cardinals, and conversely to a Randolph Rockets team that was kind of a one-man band for today, a well-rounded scoring squad. Austin Thorson with 16, 9 short of his career high of 25 against Campbellsport last year. 12 from Talon Meyer, who's been giving this team 13 points per contest and is already averaging 10 more points per game compared to his total last year. And a career-high 10 from Brent Seiler. A well-rounded effort for a Mayville Cardinals team that will take on Lomira on December 12th as they hit the road. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast here on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV. Got to thank our sponsors. That is Napleton 151, JB Mechanical, the U.S. Army Recruiting Center, and Gruber Law Offices. A reminder, you can make Marine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and your growth, with campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend. Visit marinepark.edu/first choice to learn more. McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, the Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, again, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, our friends over at Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, White Construction, and Spartan Flooring, all the sponsors for your winter sports broadcasts here in 2024-25 on Daily Dodge TV, and usually 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, but today 95.3 WBEV as well. For Aiden Voigt, our video engineer here, Jack Wilski, who's back at the station helping us stay on the air here on the FM, and Wally Lukashinsky, I'm Corey Sparks. Have a wonderful night, everybody, and we'll see you plenty throughout the week if you're into prep sports.
You're watching the Daily